my name is Deborah. I am the mother of Noah. Noah is 2 years old, and by the title of this video, he was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. And I just wanted to come on here and basically tell you what I've been going through and my whole experience with finding out my son was diagnosed with autism. So when Noah was around 6 months, he was talking, saying mama and papa and daddy without no problem, and then all of a sudden it stopped. And I would call Noah and he wouldn't look at me. He wouldn't turn to hear his name. He'll be just off doing whatever he's doing. So I figure, okay, something's wrong with his hearing. So we took him to ENT, which they said that Noah could only hear 30%, that his ears was clogged with fluids from having multiple ear infections. So he had tubes put in. After a month, he was able to hear clearly, and you can tell by the way he moved and how he heard things. And so I was, excited, thinking, yay, he's gonna make a lot of progress. And then maybe 5 months down the line, he was an early step since he was, I say, 9 months. And the specialist said, I think Noah has autism because my daughter was doing this and my daughter was doing that. Not really comforting me or letting me know, hey, this is what you should be looking out for. She's like, oh, at my daughter's age, she was reading and she was saying sounds and calling and saying full sentences. And I'm like, what do I do? I was like, okay, well, don't compare my son to your daughter. Kids learn different. Let time will tell. Then when he turned 2, early step reevaluated him with three therapists that were set in the room, and they were doing activities with him to see his fine motor skills and his behavior and how much he knows. And as they were doing that, they gave me a paperwork to fill out, a form, which would basic questions like, can Noah feed himself? Can he call your name? Does he point at things he wants? Does he make decisions? Does he like to play with sharp objects? Things in that nature. And I answered the best as I could. And at the time, Noah wasn't doing any of those things. He wasn't waving hello, bye-bye. He wasn't talking. He wasn't even using a spoon or a fork. And he was a very picky eater. So at the end of the session, one of the therapists said, Mom, I think we're not allowed to diagnose him, but I think he has autism and I think you should get him checked out. During that time, the room went cold. I was like, okay, whatever y'all say. You're not doctors. You can't diagnose my child. Y'all free to go. I'm done. Like, this is done. And I was so upset. Like, I started to cry. I was like, what is going on? I called his doctor immediately and made an appointment to come in that day to have Noah checked out, thinking he can just go into his doctor's and they'll let me know. I called his father, hysterically crying. He couldn't understand nothing I was saying. And because I got on Google. Google, let me tell you, that thing will have you thinking you have cancer. Okay, you're dying, you're at your last days. So his father got there, and the doctor was like, which is his primary doctor since he was a newborn, and said, why would you think Noah has, autism? I don't see him. He's smiling. He's a happy baby. He's very friendly. Even his doctor said. And I said, well, I want him to get checked out because there's a lot of things he's not doing. He's not meeting his marks and his stages. So I would like him to get tested. So she sent me to a neurologist. And but before that, he was doing speech therapy. He was doing that for maybe 2 or 3 weeks prior to the appointment. And once I received the referral, I started to call around looking for doctors for Noah, and nobody took Medicaid. Nobody was I was like, every time I called somebody, I had a list of doctors, and everybody was like, nope, nope, nope. Like, oh, try this doctor, try that doctor. And I was like, no. And then if they did say yes, oh, we have a 3-month waiting list. We have a 4-month waiting list. I'm like, a waiting list to see a doctor? Like I gotta see. I need to know now. I need to know now that my child's okay. And I was so upset. And a friend of mine told me that it doesn't matter if you go today, tomorrow, 3 months from now. It's gonna be the same answer, and that it won't change how I love my son. So, which was the best advice I have gotten so far with this whole situation. And he was right. Him having autism, not having autism, you know, I love my son regardless, and I just want the best for him. But it was hard for me to get there. To get where I'm at right now, it was very hard. Trust and believe. I said, oh my God, it must have been the vaccines they gave him. And then I questioned God. I said, God, why? I've been waiting so long for a kid, and then now he has autism. Like, why, Lord? Like, I felt so defeated. I had nowhere to turn to. And I just couldn't, like, imagine my son going through this. So it was very hard, you know, and my family tried helping me, coping with it, and I'm at a point where I'm okay to talk about this. Like, I felt like I didn't see a lot of, I won't say Black people, but Haitian people in my community speaking about their kids with autism and mental issues. So I said I wanted to come on and make a video. I said that like maybe 3 months ago, so this is well overdue. But I want this video is the intro. I want to continue making videos to help other people, and you guys can help me, because some of you guys are going through this or has been through it, and I still need advice. I'm still learning how to cope and basically how to get help for my son. So it took a couple months, and we got him in the doctors, and that's when our doctor did diagnose Noah with autism spectrum disorder. And I said, oh my goodness, like, you know, I don't see him banging his head or twitching, like what I read in Google, thinking that's the only signs. But there's a lot of signs that people don't notice, and I just was so baffled. I would go back in my videos and my pictures and watching Noah's reaction to people and noise and things he would do in the way he played with objects. So, sorry guys, this is hard, but I feel like I have to do this. Trust me, I've been pushing this video back so much, and I just feel like God talked to me and he said, you need to make this video and speak to people that need the help. So he was diagnosed, and right now at this stage, I'm just working on getting Noah to where he needs to be for kindergarten. Although he's only 2, but still that there's a lot of things he's not speaking yet. He's working on his eye contact, because if you would speak to him before, he wouldn't look at you in your eye. He would kind of look away, or he'll hear you but not respond to you. So, you know, he's getting there. But please continue watching my videos. I'm saying watching. If you feel like this touches you, please rate, comment, and subscribe. There should be more videos to come. I will try to upload a video every week of either what I'm going through or experience, or just videos of Noah in his therapy. Right now he's doing speech therapy, he's doing occupational therapy, and feeding therapy, because he is such a picky eater. But we're now getting him to try different variety of things. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.
Do you want to do more circles? Let's see. I think the circles wake you up a little bit. How was that? A little one. That was a little bubble. Do more. Whoa. No, hit it with your hand. Yay! Good job.